Presenting the team Crédit Agricole, run by Serge Berchery and Jean-Jacques Henry. We're about to meet a team whose riders have already produced a series of good performances in 2008. Serge Berchery came to grief on a mountain bike, which explains why he's more right-handed than left-handed these days. Jean-Jacques Henry is standing there next to the former French champion. The Crédit Agricole is made up of the Australian Mark Renshaw. Not far from here, he won the World Under-19 Team Sprint Championships, and he was Commonwealth champion in team pursuit. Also in the team, Rémi Porreol, French amateur champion. This year he was a leader in Catalonia, where he finished third in the GC. It's a whole team. Obviously there's the more specialised riders, the guys who like the flat, the guys who like the mountains, also the guys who provide a good team atmosphere, the guys who boost the team morale, the guys who are honest with their teammates, honest with their team. So the Tour de France is a very special challenge. It's our own Paris-Dakar, a real human adventure shared by 9 riders. It's a human adventure they will always remember, and a real human adventure for the team. So to begin with, we have to form a real group where everyone knows the objectives, where everyone knows the ambitions, where everyone has a role and can express themselves completely. Introducing a Breton rider, and you'll remember, a rider with incredible strength of character who got himself back up to scratch after his terrible accident in the 4 days of Dunkirk. After extensive surgery and several months without walking, he got back in the saddle and won a stage in the Giro. Christophe Lemaivel, winner of a Giro stage. A few years ago, the surgeons would never have believed that he would be on the starting line of the Tour. We also have an Australian who has won the Finistère and who won in Plumelec. He's the most Breton of Australians, Simon Gerrans, who is also the winner of the Tasmanian Tour. People say that it's a sport for individuals racing in teams, but many people talk of the team and how strong it is. They'll say there's the leader, Thor Hushovd, and he's only as powerful as the team behind him. Above all, it's a team effort, as I've already said, and the leader chooses his team. A rider chooses his team. Riders will say, this is where I want to be. In other sports, it's the checkbook that rings in the changes. Here it really is teamwork. We live together every day. We have riders that have been together for 10, 12 or 15 years. It's like a real family. A rider from Kazakhstan, a national champion, he won a stage in the Critérium du Dauphin Libéré, Dimitri Fofonov, stage winner in Catalonia. We also find a rider who was on the podium in Poitou-Charentes and in Picardy. He's one of the men of the Paris-Roubaix, a strike rider, Jimmy Engoulevent. After Jimmy Engoulevent, we find a Russian climber who won the Mediterranean Tour this year and was 4th in San Sebastian, 6th in Poland and 8th in the World Championships, Alexander Botcherov. I'm always proud of my riders. They have a good image. They do their job well. They bring honour to their sport. They bring honour to their sponsors, and I'm always proud. The only thing I ask them when I'm in Paris and I look in the rear mirror, I want to be able to say, no regrets. Next up is a breakaway artist. He shone in Flanders. He was the winner of the Paris-Corrèze, 2nd in the 4 days prologue, and 4th in the Paris-Nice, William Bonnet. And at the head of the team, a rider who has been twice World Under-23 champion. He has won 5 stage victories in the Tour de France. He is one of the favourites for the green jersey, but he has also worn the yellow jersey, the prestigious Norwegian champion Thor Hushovd. Thor Hushovd, a 5-time stage winner of the Tour in Bourg-en-Bresse, Quimper, Strasbourg, Paris and Joigny. With Thor Hushovd, we have a sprinter who's won stages in the Tour de France, who has won the green jersey. He knows what he can do. And the aim of the team is for him to win stages and the green jersey. We have around him people capable of helping him in the last kilometre, Mark Renshaw, William Bonnet or Jimmy Engoulevent, but also lads in the mountains, because there are also mountains in the Tour de France. There we've got guys like Alexandre Botcherov, Dimitri Fovanov, Simon Gerrans and also Christophe Lemavelle. So we have lots of lads who can ride the mountains, but if we need them on the flat, they are remarkable teammates who can work for you. Thor Hushovd of Crédit Agricole won his 6th career stage victory in the sprint at Saint-Brieuc in the second stage of the 2008 Tour de France.
L'accueil de la Bretagne de Saint-Brieuc, Thor Hushovd, vainqueur de l'étape, les hôtesses. Vittel félicite le coureur de l'équipe Crédit Agricole Campionat. Une nouvelle victoire d'étape sur les routes du Tour de France, nous le disions, la 6e. Il confirme qu'il est bel et bien l'un des meilleurs du monde.